if you were one of my ex-roommates that I lived with, you can just like click off this video. You probably will never find it because you don't even know this channel, but yeah, you don't need to watch this, and if you do, no hard feelings against you. I just could not live with you. Okay, we're good now. I had to sneeze. To everyone else, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just gonna do like a quick why I moved video, because I moved in the middle of the year, changed at semester for a more private room, if you can't tell. But yeah, I moved from a shared room apartment, so there's 4 people, two people shared a room, to a private room. To a private room apartment where there's 4 people each with their own room. And let's just start. How should I start with this? I shared a room with a girl who did not sleep, or would sleep all the time. But let's start this back in September 2019. So I was a freshman. I'm a sophomore now. And I look like a man. Okay. So her roommate, I was friends with her. We talked a lot. She was thinking about moving at semester, but she didn't. And well, anyways, she would always talk about how her roommate would stay up all night and all this other stuff, and it just bugged her a lot. It wasn't clean, didn't take out the garbage, any of that, and I didn't think much of it. It was fine. Everything was good. The next semester, I got even closer with this girl, and we were planning to live together, and we were friends. We were kind of friends with her roommate, so we were gonna pull her in, but not share a room with her. I was supposed to be with this other girl. Fast forward, COVID hit, and this girl and the other person who was planning to live with us decided to move out and get their own apartment off campus. That didn't work out for them, so that's a whole different story. But yeah, it didn't work out for them, and I ended up with the crappy roommate. But I was supposed to be in room AB and she was in room CD. So I get a call like in June, July-ish, saying, hey, would you like to move to CD to make it easier to pull more people in, because they wanted to turn some of the dorm buildings into COVID centers, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Quarantine areas. So they had moved people from the dorm rooms into the apartments. So I was like, sure, why not? It'll be fine. I knew my hesitations going in. Okay. So everything's fine. I'm kind of freaking out because I don't know the 2 other girls coming in, but that's fine. Talking to this roommate, we're doing good, and we get to move in. We're all like, when are you moving in? You have to sign up to move in on a certain day. Like, I picked Saturday at 10 a.m. and she just kept like saying, no, I'm actually gonna move in this day, I'm gonna move in this day. So no one was really sure if she was actually moving in. Well, she did. And that was fine. We were good the first day. The first night, everything was good. I was sleeping. It was like Monday. Sleep was good. Classes started Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So that was good. Monday was fine. Holy Monday was fine. Tuesday night, I have a 8 a.m. call. So I don't have to get up super early, but I still want to get up early enough to get myself prepared for the day. She decided that at midnight it would be a good time to wash her 20 set of glass bowls and leave the bedroom door open. Now I'm trying to sleep. I should have shut the door, but I didn't. And the lights were all on. So I didn't get sleep that night. It's fine. It kind of got better after that, but not really. Then it just progressively got worse. So like my second week there, I went home, because I go home most weekends so I can work at home. And all of a sudden I get put in this group chat. And they're planning to have a party with like 5 or 6 people in the apartment. Don't get me wrong, it's fine if COVID wasn't a thing, but COVID is a thing. So that was a little concerning, but I was gone, so it was fine. I'll give them the benefit of doubt that time. And so that happens, and it's fine. But during the course of this time, she started, so there was a living room. If you would have watched the movie note video, you would have saw that there was like a living room. She started sleeping on the couch like from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then staying up all night and doing homework. And then she started sleeping from 2 to 5 like in our shared bedroom, and then sleeping on the couch after that and before that, and then doing homework at night. And then she would periodically like open the bedroom door when I'm trying to sleep and just leave it open with all the lights on. So like that became a little bit hard. And then one of her friends that she liked to party with got COVID. And all of a sudden in this group chat at like 10 p.m. I started getting texts about how they're gonna hang out and stuff. He's still in quarantine. He was in quarantine until midnight. He went over to our apartment at 12:10. She never got COVID, but all our roommates were texting like, don't bring COVID into our apartment. And yeah. So that started becoming a concern. I started talking with housing more, and they were like, if you want to switch, you can switch. I was like, oh, that's fine. Or in like October-ish, end of September, and I decided to stay for a weekend. And it was all fine, except for she decided to go to a party, so I decided to sleep. It was like 11 o'clock, and I went to bed. She comes back at 2. She takes a shower from 2 to 5, opening the door, shutting the door to her room. The lights are all on, and I could not sleep. So from 2 to 5, I could not sleep. I was up at like 7 the next morning, and I was so exhausted. I like got 4 hours of sleep that night, which isn't that bad. It was like 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly. But I could barely keep my ass open because I had to drive home the next night at like 8 p.m. and I could barely stay awake. And it was just not a good situation. So as October went along, she just kept sleeping more during the day, and it became like impossible for me to do any schoolwork there, and it just became an issue. So that was all good. November hit, and by this point I was sick of her sleeping all day long in our room and in the living room, because I couldn't cook, I couldn't clean, I couldn't sit in the living room to do homework or could do my calls. I couldn't sit in my bedroom to do calls and stuff because she would just walk in. And this is what I mean by I can't do calls in my bedroom. One morning, she walked in after taking a shower, naked, like butt naked, and was changing while I'm in class. I didn't know what to do. I mean, it's fine if you want to change butt naked, but at least don't do it when your roommate's in class. And she did it like 3 times, and it was kind of gross. But while all this was going on, I said how I couldn't clean. The cleaning got worse. Okay, I brought my own microwave because there wasn't a microwave provided. I had to clean that thing like with 3 towels just to get it cleaned one time, because the whole thing was like gunked up, like it was all like yellow and brown. It was disgusting. I'll insert like pictures. And the shower was like, the curtain was turning like, it's white curtain, it was turning like black and red and all that. It was from mold, and there was like shampoo and conditioner all across the wall. So gross, so gross. Nothing was ever vacuumed, nothing was ever cleaned, and I was barely there because I just wanted to stay out there as much as possible, so I couldn't clean either. And when I could, she was sleeping, so it made it even more impossible to clean. So yeah. Let's see what else. I don't know. Oh, so one day, so she was on a spree of trying to find a boyfriend. So she had a date with a different guy every other day, and she would always bring him in, make out with them. Of course, I wasn't there, but one day the guy was gonna come over. I was at work at the time, and she asked if we had cleaning supplies for the bathroom. So I'm like, ooh, maybe she'll clean the shower. I come back from work, and the bathroom reeks of bleach. And I look around, and nothing's cleaned. Like, the shower's still the same, like that gross shower stuff, shampoo stuff. Like, there's like a double sink. It was still like completely like gunked up, like I don't even know how to describe it. It's so gross. And I don't know where the bleach smell came from because I could not find what she bleached. It was just a very strong smell of bleach and nothing was cleaned. Yeah. No, she's a very nice person. Don't get me wrong there. Just terrible to live with. Really bad. So when I moved over Christmas break, I moved in January and school still wasn't going on, but she decided to come back for a few weeks during like winter break time. And I came back and all the garbages were full. And those were sitting like that for like 2 weeks because she was only back for like 3 days so she could get away from her family. And all the garbages were full. And there was like rotting food in it. Yeah, the apartment smelled terrible. Yeah, but basically that's why I moved. I moved so I could be in a cleaner facility. I could be in my own private room so that I can do school and stuff in my own space that isn't shared with someone else. And yeah, basically that's it. Other than that, I got a nice big package from my grandma today, so love that. But yeah, that's basically why I moved. Feel free to leave any comments and I will try to answer them down below. I can make another video if that's okay. I have an even worse roommate story if you want to hear that one from my freshman year, but we'll see how it goes. My roommates are good right now, so maybe I actually got lucky this time. We'll see. Like, comment, and subscribe down below if you want to see more of these type of videos, and